topping in on me.
I just jumped right in, man. What's good, baby?
I'm haggling with my bitch to try to get her to
get
come
her over
here.
What are you talking?
She's haggling with me.
What kind of carrot you dangling?
Just a
Yes, I thought.
little baby carrot. Just a teeny baby carrot is what I'm dangling.
Send her a flaccid dick pic right now. Like you could be getting this.
You could be
dude.
getting this right now.
You could have this on your phone.
This could be in your mouth. I could be like, hey, will you please give me some head?
Send her a picture of your butthole. Like, my asshole smells horrible right now. Dude.
Get out here. My
This
butt
could
is
be yours. Dude.
soaking wet right now. I had vegan tacos last night.
My ass is wet. And I don't know what from. Get over here.
Something's leaking from some sort of organic cheese or some shit. I don't know what I mean.
I could wipe my ass right now. The toilet paper would be dirty. Get over here.
Yo, shout out Honest Tom's.
Yo, the vegan
Honest Tom's
restaurants
was great,
shit,
man. It was great.
They went plant based. A lot of people, a lot of haters, dude.
Honest Tom's for the newer listener, anybody,
Yep.
is Matt's brother's
Taco shop.
taco shop in Philly, and they switched to what, plant based everything.
Yeah, they had a regular old, meat based menu, just standard.
Phenomenal.
It was
so
dude,
fucking
breakfast
good.
tacos
Dude.
are off the hook.
Breakfast burrito from there. It was
Yep.
like
It
no,
was good.
I would get the breakfast burrito when I was hungover, and it just put me into a coma. Dude, it's like massive, delicious.
You could eat it and be full all day long.
Yeah, and then I'm
Then,
sorry.
so my brother became vegan. My theory is my brother got constipated for 3 days and just freaked out and became a vegan. Which I asked his wife, I was like, what did he couldn't shit for? She's like, exactly, he couldn't shit. Because she's a Central PA gal.
Is she?
She's more of south, though.
That makes sense.
Somewhere around there. So he'd go to Central PA and do a Central...
Where's she from? Like Gettysburg?
What the hell's it called?
Chambersburg, Gettysburg, Shippensburg.
Not Shippensburg. Danville?
Danville,
out
PA.
around there.
I know
But
Danville.
it's not Danville. It's around there somewhere. I forget the name of it. It's where the band Live has a recording studio.
She from Redline?
No, I forget. Fuck, I can't remember. But it's around that area,
Yeah.
like South Central PA, dude.
Yeah.
And,
20 minutes south of Mechanicsburg.
Exactly.
That's where it gets real dirty.
Gets
You
dirty,
get
dude.
closer to the Mason-Dixon line in PA.
Ooh.
It gets
Is the
dirty.
Mason-Dixon line in PA?
Yeah.
What?
PA, Maryland.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's close to Maryland. Definitely. York.
York. Oh, yeah, York.
York, dude.
Big KKK fucking big KKK
My brother was out there.
down there.
My brother was eating a KKK diet, dude, of like funnel cakes and stuff going down there.
Funnel cakes, Mountain Dew. Hell yeah.
My brother was basically being a good boy down there.
He was an Klansman, dude.
So his stomach rejected the KKK diet in fucking York, PA.
A lot of people aren't built for that.
No, dude. So he couldn't shit for a while. He's trying to get all that hatred back out of him, dude. Fucking-
So he had to switch to vegan. Yeah.
That's why if you have so much hate, you can only like deep fry food. Just cook food just like absolutely brutally, dude. Just line it up and put it in the heat fryer.
Eat it out of a truck at a carnival with mud and hay on the ground.
Yeah, man. So he was like bloating up like a little tick, dude. He had to he just went vegan all of a sudden out of nowhere. And then just
He looks good.
yeah, he's
saw him
looking all right,
yesterday. He
man.
looks good.
My whole family is I swear to God, all of us have a little autist in us. We're all a little autist.
You guys are the weirdest dudes I've met.
Yeah, we all have a little. So if we get into something, it's just like an all or nothing vortex. And my brother just like looked into veganism, and now his restaurant is plant based.
He adjusted his business.
Yeah. People were like, "What the fuck?" I think he's future man on his Bezos, but that's more people are going plant, especially women.
When we went in there, business was a booming, dude.
Yeah, man,
I think he
especially-
might be on his Bezos.
He's on his Bezos, bro. He's on
his plant Bezos, dude.
he's on his he's on his future man 5000. So, I mean,
He's on his future man 5000.
but
Yeah, and I got to be honest, dude. I was not pleased when I heard the news, dude.
yeah, a lot of people weren't.
I was none too pleased. And then I went in there, had some biff. Mm-hmm. It was delicious.
Dude, it's good, and I'm the prime. I was thinking of a whole new marketing ploy for him yesterday, where you just have your customers just recording, like do like a video selfie while they release like their first wave of a dump. Like be like,
I know.
Thanks, Honest Tom's. It's like,
Yeah,
it's here.
and
like,
that's where I wanted to get this, because this morning,
yeah,
so I had that biff burrito bowl in my gut, sitting.
it's chilling.
Took a small dump yesterday. It wasn't the biff.
So that thing was in there fighting like fucking
That
like
thing
corn
was
dogs.
in my
and shit.
yeah, that thing was down there elbowing chicken wings from the night before. Oh no! The night before I got those tasty treats, dude. I go puffed a bunch of fucking candy in the middle of the night.
How about you vaped once and go puffed
Yeah,
candy?
dude, now that I'm a stoner, dude, I got a vape pen, so now I smoke like a little bit of it, and I get too high, dude. I take one hit. So at Skankfest, they gave everyone vape pens, and it was this California-based, like, pretty fucking legit company.
Yeah.
So it's like pretty intense vape pen for me.
It's real clean too. You can tell there's no PEG or.
I mean, that's the first thing I noticed.
Yeah, you can tell.
Took a hit. I was like, "Where's the fucking PEG?"
Propylene glycol, dude.
I have no idea what that is. But
solvent free.
yeah, I'll be like, I'll just take one hit before bed, have a nice sleep. I take one hit, I'm just high as fuck and go to sleep like, oh.
That's so funny.
I was like, it's Friday night. I'm not gonna go out. I'll just have a nice night, hang out, smoke a little weed, and watch a movie or something. I ended up smoking weed and just being like, whoa, I'm so lonely. It was not a fun night. I texted my girlfriend. I was like, I feel so alone. She was like, "Oh no, why?"
No reason.
Like, nothing really. I'm just sad. And then I downloaded the GoPuff app and bought M&M's Raisinets and those Coca-Cola gummies.
I love to see your phone screen where it's just like, oh, I'm so lonely. It's like, oh no, why? It's like GoPuff driver app pops up. You're like, M&M's. Be like, I don't know. Hold on, I'll text you.
I gotta get these peanut butter M&M's delivered.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh fuck! So
their orders that like database when they're like it's 11:30 a.m. Like, got an order for you, and they're like Reese Pieces and a soda. People are probably like, all right,
I know.
I'll make it down there.
Driving that out. Well, they literally must be delivering nothing. It's for high people.
Definitely.
You know, it's just.
So I've seen like my girlfriend uses it just for like
supplies.
She'll buy like fucking like tortilla chips. Like, what are you doing? It's like I gotta pay they're like $5 for a little bag. Then I pay some fucking dork $2 for bringing it. I'm like, I'll walk to the supermarket. But yeah, my girlfriend
It was rainy out, and it was midnight.
It's really a good.
And I just hit that fucking non-glycinol.
It's a good depression
vape.
app. Yeah. Oh yeah, you hit the non-PEG.
There was no PEGs, so I was not moving.
If you had a hard depression, it's pretty good. You can be like, I need some toothpaste.
I need some
and,
sweet treats.
Sweet treats. You just like walk to the door and you're like, thanks.
Yeah, I know, that was another thing. I was like, damn, I'm gonna look like such a moron when this guy gets here. I was wearing like gym shorts and a t-shirt, no shoes or socks.
They're not judging, dude.
Hey, thank you so much. Here's what was it, $9? Oh, thank you.
Did you hear another duck boat accident hit
in Missouri?
Yeah, 17 dead, dude.
Yeah, well,
we had our own little duck boat problem. People are still going out on them.
I love duck boats. I've never been on one.
I mean, I don't know if I trust them anymore. There's been a lot of duck boats. It's like definitely not the leading cause of death in America, but it's like
it's up there.
It's about 34 now.
As far as modes of transportation go, you're very likely to die on a duck boat.
Well, I'd say you should just keep cars out of water in general. There's a good chance if you drive a car in the water, whether it's it's an amphibious vehicle or not.
Or your kids are in the back seat and you just roll it into a lake.
That too.
And you're a mom.
I wonder if they thought their vehicle was amphibious.
Those moms?
Those distraught mothers. Man, that's so fucked up. That's the gamble you take with the chick, man. She might kill your kids.
True. There's a lot of talk, like a lot of stand-up comedians like have jokes like, we trust men not to kill us because that's the leading cause of death. It's like, yeah, well, we also trust you guys we leave you alone with our kids.
And you might drown them.
And you might toss them in the microwave.
You don't have dads doing that, dude. Not that I hear of. Well, they beat them.
Dads will fuck the kids.
Dad's got a whole other agenda.
Dads will make love to the kids.
Dad's got a whole other agenda. But the fucking...
He's trying to fucking fight.
I'm not saying dads are perfect. They might play a secret game.
They might play the secret game.
Women, for some reason, just... I don't know what that is.
They might play Tickle Monster.
They might play Tickle Monster, dude.
But mom's playing,
Hold your breath.
Hold your breath in the
that's
bathtub.
What baptisms were originally?
What?
You hold someone underwater until the point where they're about to pass out, and then you bring them up. So you'd give them a near-death experience and pop them out of the water.
Really? Who told you that?
Just an audiobook I was listening to about LSD therapy. No big deal.
That seems legit. There you go. That's a citation.
Hey, there you go. That motherfucker,
Some
dude.
dickhead tweeted me like, Matt needs to use citation.
No, I don't, dude.
This is
Give
is
him my
coming
phone
from-
number, dude.
This is coming from the universe.
True that.
This isn't like you don't need to cite this.
I mean, that's I believe that. That's what they used to do. They basically waterboard
Makes
you.
sense.
They hold you up, and then you go, and you come up, because the whole point of religion is trying to like
Be born
get
again.
that mystical experience. Well, that's what was missing from our religions, dude. We come from people who used to like drink weird plant brews and like trip out for 3 days. Now it's just like, yeah, you're not allowed to do that anymore. They just give you the fucking BOC, and they're like, shit's real, dude. Feel
Oh,
fucking.
I was like, what the fuck's the BOC?
Body of
It took
Christ.
me a second. Yeah,
They're
I
just
got
like
it.
they hit at you, and they're like, be amazed, and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm
this
gonna
is
fucking
flesh.
I'm gonna go to church and get it and just fully be like,
With your acting, that'd be so funny. Your acting skills, you'd be like, whoa.
I'm gonna next time I go to church, I'm gonna hold 2 blood capsules, take the body of Christ in the mouth, and then pop them in my hands. I'm like, holy fuck.
Stigmata, dude.
Just stig out, dude.
You just got the stiggies.
But yeah, man, 17 dead in the duck boat. When will it end? I might be a duck boat activist. I might start protesting duck boats. Like, when will the bloodshed end? When will it stop?
I'm sorry. My bitch is.
You still trying
I'm
to get her
fucking
here?
wrangling my bitch right now.
You still trying to get her here? What are the chances? What is it, 50-50?
Well, yeah, she just clearly doesn't want to come today. It's not a big deal.
I mean, is she asking for you to come?
Yeah.
What's she
It's like-
saying about that?
She's like, if you come home, I'll buy you a train ticket to New York tomorrow. That means I gotta take the train back. I don't know. It's just like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back for half a day and then go to New York. Not a big deal.
True.
It's really not a big deal.
Send her a naked selfie and tell her to see her in a week.
What's up with you trying to make fun of my body, dude?
I'm not trying to make fun of your
You're
body.
fucking body shaming me on
No,
this.
I'm not.
Why don't you get some fucking citations, dude?
Dude, fuck you and
Cite
that
your
guy.
sources, dude.
Fuck you
I'm
and that
sick
guy.
of you not citing sources.
Can't believe you're attacking me right now, dude. I actually got served. I got served with a court summons this week.
For what?
It was bullshit. It was fake.
It was bullshit.
It was fucking fake, dude.
They fake news summons,
They
dude?
fake courted me.
They
Bill
fake
collectors.
court?
Bill collectors have this shit where they pretend they're lawyers. I've been dealing with this for forever. Bill collectors will hit you up and be like, "Hi, this is an account manager at Rothstein and Burglar or whatever," and they're like,
Rothstein, huh?
Rothstein,
Rothstein, huh?
Rothstein and Burger. They're like, "This is and I'm like, dude,
Rothschilds.
I'm like,
dude.
what is this? Yeah, this is Rothschild and fucking Prescott, dude. They call you up and they try to get you to believe that they're. I've done this before. I'm like, dude, are you guys a law firm? They're like, well, technically we do work hand in hand. It's like, yeah, whatever. So you know how I beefed with that one company and put it on the Reddit to be like, this number told me they're gonna call all my family and friends because I was I was leaving them 3-minute voicemails and I'd be like, everybody, I would sing the whole song while I was driving and then just like let it go out. And so like, people would pick up because I was battling them like left and right.
And you would leave voicemails of you singing Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, and I leave voicemails on
Jesus
weekends of me
Christ,
singing
dude.
Backstreet Boys to him. So the guy, I called him back.
Have you told anyone that that's what you were up to?
No, I've been up to some
You've just
wild.
been doing
I just been fighting
psychologically warfaring telemarketers?
because they told me they're like, we're gonna call your whole family. So I started calling them every day, like, yo, bro, what's up? What's good with it, dude? You guys just fake promises, dude? You're not gonna actually do it? And I would just every day call them, and like I called the secretary. She's like, I think I could help you. I'm like, honestly, I don't want to talk to someone of your position. Please get me right to the fast
Damn.
dude. Just mental warfare. It's a
Think of it,
psyop.
one of these people, I know you're winning a lot of these battles, but
Well, they struck back
someone's
hard.
gonna fuck you.
I was doing a hard psyop on them, and then they fucking struck back, dude. All of a sudden, my cousin texted me. It was like 3 days later. After the Backstreet Boys message, they called me. They called my cousin, emailed my brother. They're hitting my parents up, saying that I was being served with a legal summons for CitiCard, which is a credit card I bounced on when I was 18. It's like, bros, this is over. Like, you lost.
You lost. It's
7
over.
years is up. So
7 years is up?
They
Is that
served-
the rule?
yeah, 7 years, dude. Especially if you pick. My mom was like, if you pick up the phone and go like, I don't know what you're talking about. That you have to. If you acknowledge it, I heard the clock can start ticking. If you're just like, I don't know what you're talking about. So that's according to my mom, but I'll get her to cite sources if you're a fucking Nancy about it. So so they sent these things out.
You might want her to cite some sources.
People were sending me shit. That's just fucking white trash meta knowledge, dude. Just be like, just ignore the phone calls. It all goes away. And you're like, thanks,
I
mom.
mean, I have that.
And
That's
I
all
swear to
do.
God.
People are like, your student loans are due. I'm like, who is this?
Well, it works with the IRS too.
IRS is on my ass,
It's like,
dude.
I just know a guy who's battling them, and he's like an older guy. He goes, yo, bro, all I gotta do is wait like 6 more years, and this shit all goes away. But he's been battling them for years and years. I think if you become a senior citizen, maybe they leave you alone. I don't know.
I just started my battle just began.
With the IRS.
Yeah, I'm in year 1 of my battle with the IRS.
This guy owes him some cash.
They're like, you owe us $1,500 from 2015. I was like, nah, dude.
Yeah, come get me. Well, they'll start penalizing you hard as fuck.
How?
They'll just add that 15 to 2,000 and this and that.
Oh yeah. They
and
will.
if you ever go to sell a house, they come in and hit you with a chop. That's why I've heard. I have weird debts to credit cards that I think are gone, but someone told me that like, yeah, they won't get you, but if you go to sell a house or any kind of big transaction,
Yeah.
they'll take it right out. So before you sell a house, if you have any weird credit card stuff, settle with them because you can settle for pennies on the dollar. But if you sell a house, they hit a lien and they just take everything they want.
Whew.
So you're just a hot potato. If you're debt, people are selling you debt and passing you around and hoping they get to cash in on you. So either way, but they told my cousin like that I was being summoned for court and that I was denying. Basically, I was on the lam. So people were like, dude, you're going to court? Did you get in trouble? I'm like, dude, it's fucking... I'm at war with my fucking ex-creditors. Just leave it alone. It's no big deal.
You're at war. And by that, you mean just you're not paying.
Yeah. I'm singing Backstreet Boys, dude. I'm not paying them. I refuse. They're trying to tell me from $1,200 back in 2005 that I owe them now $9,000. And I'm like, dude...
Sounds serious.
Fuck you guys. No. Every time they call me, I'm like, nice, dude, thanks. I'm good. I'm glad it's growing. They're like, it's not an investment. It's not an investment. It's just debt.
You keep saying, no, continue my growth in my portfolio.
It's my portfolio, dude. It's negative $9,000.
Man,
But
that's such a funny way to handle that.
Oh, dude,
People with
it's-
debt collecting and be like, nice. Please keep that rising.
Let's
That
go,
sounds
dude.
great. Good
Let's
job.
go. Let's see what we can get in Q3. And they're like, this is not even... It's Q1, dude, all right? But they... So then they called my cousin... Because I used to work for a company called Cider Mill Services doing demolition. My cousin has a company called Cider Mill Services that's landscaping. Cider Mill Landscaping. So they fucked up on my W-2, saw Cider Mill, geeked out, being like, we talked to your employer, we're going to garnish your wages. First of all, I don't work for either of them anymore. They called my cousin, and I was like... So when they hit me, my cousin hit me with that. I was like, all right, I'm going to call him back. And when I called him back the first time, I was, being my quick, usual city wit self, being like, you're not
You
a
got
lawyer.
so much city wit.
Stop
You're a city
dude,
slicker.
I'm a city slicker. So the whole time I was
You're
like,
just a
dude,
quick
when I
talking
first,
boy.
when I got the news from my brother and my cousin, I called the place up and I'm like, who is this? I'm like, are you guys lawyers? So like, oh, we work for, I'm like, yo, dude, you're a fucking bill collector, bro. You're sitting there with a Monster Energy drink pretending you're a lawyer. You're a fucking loser. And I started just hitting this. You got to strike first because they hit hard. So I'm like, you're a fucking...
You guys do.
I was like,
strike first. You got to insult.
Dude, because
the
they hit you.
fucking
They're like,
debt
what?
collectors.
They do it to you. They're like, what's the matter, bud? Oh, you can't handle your money. You're a fucking... They're like, oh, you can't pay your bills.
Well, they only do that because you do the
no,
Backstreet Boys.
No, they've done that to me before.
I've never had somebody call me and be like, "What the fuck, dude? What are you, a loser?"
Because you don't... Well, that's true, too. When they first started calling me, I'm like, dude, I live in the woods, bro. I was like, come get me. And they'd be like, you're a loser.
I live in the woods.
So I was like, dude, you're a fucking dude in a cubicle with a Monster Energy drink pretending to be a lawyer right now. It's like, you're a telemarketer, bro. Stop flexing. They were like, oh. So then they'd be like, whatever. So then when they started calling my family because they got pissed off.
It's crazy.
So then I told my cousin, I was like, all right, dude, like, just, I'm going to call him back again. I called another number, the 188 number they gave me, and was like, hello? And they were like, the guy was like, oh, yes, is this, we have the case. And I was like, what is this for? And I was just pretending to be retarded.
Yeah, I know.
Letting
I've
them
thought
like,
of that too.
Your play, bro. Your,
thought of
your
it like,
move.
yo, I'm actually retarded now.
I was just like, what? He's like, you owe money. We're coming. Dude, this guy literally was like, this is a court summons. Do you understand that? And I was like, I don't know what's happening right now. And they're like, we're going to come drag you out of your house, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, please, no. And this guy still was fucking like, yeah, you don't like
He
that.
definitely knew you were not retarded.
I don't know. He might not.
He definitely knew.
Because he kept being like, what's the matter, man? What, you don't understand? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, what, are you slow? And I was just like, huh? No, I'm not slow. Dude, it was so funny.
Oh my God, dude.
This was a whole different company, though, that I was calling. They didn't talk to me.
Dude,
They didn't know I
what
was
are
a
you
quick...
doing?
I'm waging war with creditors, dude. So then I pretend I'm retarded, and this guy gets really mean to me, and I'm
Is
like,
this from your trip to Brazil?
yeah.
You maxed out on these credit cards in Brazil.
And never paid him.
Never paid him.
That's when I missed my flight, and I had to buy a whole other plane to come home. I got lost in fucking like some area of Brazil. I had to like wait for 6 days and fly standby. So finally, I was like, fuck it. I took my credit card and bought like a $1,200 flight. Got home and was like, I thought I was walking home to a lucrative real estate deal. Turns out the guys I was working with were committing deed fraud, and like I came home and had no money.
I know this story that you cried.
Yeah, that was one of the times.
Your parents.
That was the time I ran away from home at 19 and cried is when I maxed out my. That was after I maxed out that credit card. I was like, oh guys, I maxed out. My dad's like, too bad, you got to pay it off. And I was like, that's so unfair. And ran away and cried. And then the realtor time when I came back from the deal, found out the deal didn't go through. I was like, fuck it. And I had to like show houses, and I went out and like I was showing houses, and they were like, hey, we're gonna work with someone else. And I was like, that's cool. And, like went out to my car. I was like,
He called a guy back.
that was after. That was another time I cried, dude. But no. So then I called my cousin. I'm like, yo, my cousin's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, my cousin's like, I'm gonna tell him you're dead. And I was like, dude, tell him that I literally just killed myself. Because I got off the phone with him and like tell him, he's like, all right, I'm gonna tell him you jumped out the window. Dude. So my cousin called him back and he's like, what the fuck do you guys say to my cousin, man? They're like, what do you mean? Like, dude, he called you guys and just jumped out the window. He's like retarded. And they're like, have a nice life, sir. And like hung up on him.
He jumped out the window. He's retarded.
Like, you guys upset my retarded cousin. He jumped out the window.
Oh my god. Oh my
yeah,
god!
man, so
you jumped out like a fucking banker during the stock market crash.
Oh no! 9,000?
The jelly bean stock is plummeted.
Yeah, dude. They told me they're gonna drag me out of my house, dude. Like, we're gonna come get you, and I was like, no,
Dude,
don't get me.
it's unbelievable.
It was so funny.
That's crazy.
But
I
yeah,
just
man.
keep like every time student loans calls, I'm like, yeah, well, I can't pay it right now, and they're like, do you want us to default? I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
do whatever.
You
dude.
can do that if you want.
Yeah.
Do you know the Indian guys who call about security systems?
Yeah.
They do it to my
Indians
little.
call me. I get phone calls from Indians
Dude,
nonstop.
my little brother drives a truck all day, so he drives around. He has his little Bluetooth thing on.
He's got
and
time.
When they call, he's got time on the road all day. So they're like, "Would you like to talk to a specialist?" He's like, "Yeah, put him through." They're like, "Oh, hello, sir. Would you like a home security system?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know what? I probably need it. It's when my dick is inside your mom. I don't hear a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna be fucking your mom." They're like, "Oh, sir, that's not necessary." He's like, well, my dick's inside your mom. I don't hear anything, dude. It'd be good to have security.
Oh fuck, dude.
I like doing that. I like calling when they call me. I'm like, all right, man, you ready for the? Like, I'll pay it. Fuck it. You guys take credit card? And they're like, oh, we take credit card. I'm like, all right, it's 6-2. Hang up on them, and they're like, probably like, fuck. Oh man, but that's what I've been up to, bro.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Last night I watched. That's great. I'm not gonna be able to follow that. Last night I was watching. Did you ever watch Last Chance U? It's on Netflix. This is season 3. The first 2 seasons they just follow a JUCO college football team.
Oh, you told me. Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucking amazing.
So
it's amazing.
they've done 3 seasons on them
They
now?
did 2 seasons with this junior college in Mississippi, so a community college football team in Mississippi. It's fucking hilarious, and it's all players. It's like a lot of players that were really good D1 prospects that got kicked out of their schools.
Yeah.
Like Florida State had a freshman quarterback that got kicked out for punching a chick in the face at a bar, which I saw the footage.
What happened?
I don't know. She was a little fucking
He hit her?
mouthy.
He was like
He fucking jacked her in the face.
God damn,
He
man.
full on fucking. She like grabbed him.
Yeah.
He like grabbed her hand because she was like trying to slap him, and then he fucking cocked her in the face. It was
You know what I've always, no, not always, but I started wondering this or last week, dudes who hit girls, I wonder how many of them don't have dads. You know what I mean? It goes back to what you're saying about like kids in schools who are bad as fuck. If you don't have a dad that'll kick your ass at home, you're probably like,
Yeah.
I could fucking definitely hit a girl.
maybe.
Not saying dudes with dads all hit girls, but I'm saying I wonder how many of them, if you broke it down, dudes without hit girls.
I mean, and that was another thing. I was watching this. The new season is about a team in Independence, Kansas.
Yeah.
But it's also, I mean, they have Malik Henry, who was like the #1 quarterback in the country as a freshman, and then he got kicked out of Florida State also.
So these guys just get like the best football players who are really bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they're all fuck ups. And then they go from like Florida State, where everything's the sickest shit in the world, to now you're at Independence, Kansas, with like their coach is fucking. You're gonna love their coach. He's a fucking wigger from Compton.
Stop, dude.
He's a wigger from Compton,
Dude, he's probably the
and
best.
he's like, hell yeah, homeboy. Like he's fucking hysterical. He's like, y'all motherfuckers want to play? He's like, I'm from fucking Compton. You wouldn't last a fucking second where I'm from, motherfucker.
And they're like, yeah, we'd probably be all right, actually.
He's like, I grew up nothing but bloods in my neighborhood. Like, he's nuts,
Dude,
dude.
really?
Yeah, he's a football coach.
It's like Coach Snoop, dude.
And he spazzes. He cuts players every day.
Does he really?
He doesn't actually cut them, though. He'll just be like, get the fuck off the field right now. Fuck you. He's like, you
Damn.
weak motherfucker. Like, he's nuts.
That's who you need controlling that squad.
I
dude.
don't think so.
You don't think? Who do you
No,
think
you
would
need
be
a
better?
fucking football coach.
Why?
This guy's out of control, dude. They lost their first game 70 to
So you're
21.
telling me you think a real football coach would do better than a guy with a Percocet addiction from Compton?
Yeah, some wigger from Compton.
Fair enough.
Who's a bachelor and he lives with another one of the coaches. It's fucking sick.
Those parties must be sick.
He gets he's done a couple interviews. He's always smoking a cigar, and he goes in his hot tub in Kansas and sits there and smokes a cigar and talks to the camera.
I mean, that dude came up from Compton. He's in a hot tub in Kansas.
As a white bull in Compton.
Yeah,
he fucking
man.
came up.
Life must have been tough, dude.
That was definitely tough.
I was surrounded by Bloods.
He was in Bompton, dude. But this year's team, it's the same exact thing as Mississippi. It's
Yeah.
like black dudes that come from like horrible lives, and that's the thing. It shows you where they came from, and every single one of them is from like a fucking shack,
Really?
with like single mother.
Jesus.
They're all fucked.
Did any of these guys ever get drafted up from this community college?
Yeah, like there was a quarterback, I think in year one,
Mm-hmm.
he might have been the one that punched. No, maybe he was. He went to Auburn.
Yeah.
So I mean, they all get picked up by like.
So they-
if you're good,
Yeah.
Like Malik Henry, I don't know what's going on there. I haven't finished it, and this is last season. I don't want to Google it and find
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
And he's one of the worst attitudes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like he's such a dickhead. He went from Jimbo Fisher, who's like a really good head coach, to this wigger from Compton, and he's playing in Independence, Kansas. So like that guy will call a play, and Malik will be like, "I know football better than you, dude. Shut the fuck
that's
up."
awesome, dude.
He's like, "I'm calling the plays."
He
They
audibles?
lost. Yeah.
So he called. Wait. So he'll audible on them, and then they lost.
Well, they were getting killed, and he was like, "I'll call the plays from now on." And he was like, "Don't fucking do that in front of everybody. Don't say you're going to call the offense in front of the entire team."
God damn, that's
He's
so
like, "You're
funny.
supposed to be a leader."
He is being a leader.
my dog right now. That's the coach.
Oh, he is being a leader. He's leading the leader, dude.
Nah, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't override the coach.
You can't override the fucking head coach.
I wonder if they ever get these kids and then just like put them on like psych meds and try to help them and just be like, please just get in the fucking, please get in here, dude.
I mean, they're
That's wild, man.
real fucked up.
Because you know there's guys still licking their chops. Like, God damn, he can throw a football.
He is good,
Yeah.
but he's also a complete fucking asshole.
Yeah, I guess.
He like pouts. They're
Really?
up like 30 in games, and he's still walking around like, "Man, fuck this shit, man."
Why?
They all do. They're all like, it's because of their lives.
Yeah,
Their
yeah.
lives have been so fucking shitty and hard.
Yeah.
And then they're faced with adversity at all, and they all quit.
Yeah.
Like every time, they're all like, "Man, this shit's unfair, dog. Fuck this shit. I'm going home."
Why? I mean, you think they'd be tougher against it.
No, they spaz out. It's a black team.
Yeah.
It's like, do you remember when you played? Do you remember playing football against black kids? When we played the black team, it was always like, all right, just because they're better than us, so it's like, all right, we're gonna trick them, like go on two this time, like try to get them to jump off
you get 'em
sides
jump
and
the
make them
ball.
fight each other, make them fight. Like if you're playing a black team and you're up 7, you won.
You think
They
so?
fucking
They'd start
turn
fighting
on
each other?
so quick.
See,
dude.
I always played basketball against like all black teams, and they were pretty. Their coach was like had them fucking. He was running a tight fucking.
You can
ship.
get a Coach Carter every once in a while.
They had a Coach Carter, dude.
They had a Coach Carter that
But
disciplined.
I'm telling. When I played rugby, we played this all black team that from DC that we fucking murdered the first time, spanked them. It was a lot what you're talking about. They were completely disorganized, and they weren't like
Yeah, dude,
fully.
black teams don't get organized.
But then we played them again my senior year, like 2 years later, and these guys got some. They got a rugby coach.
they got
Carter.
Coach Carter.
They fucked us up, dude.
That's
Some
all it
dude while we're
takes.
playing punched me in the face.
He
We
probably-
were in a pile of people, and I just felt a black fist just go whap right in my face. And
That's
I'm like,
the
what
worst
fuck?
kind of fist. Dude.
Punched me right in my motherfucking kisser,
He
dude.
knockout gamed you during the game.
He got me right in the face. But they got good. They beat us a second time. But no, I know what you mean. We played.
And it's not all right. I don't want it to sound because it's definitely not like black people are
not.
unorganized. It's not that. It's
not.
just they
You catch people from the inner city. We
yeah.
played a white and Hispanic team. It was like Italian kids from the inner city. We played them one time in basketball.
Italian kids.
They're like Italian. They were white. It was a white school.
Well, how do you say Italian?
Italian. We played a bunch of Italian kids, dude, from the inner city, from like South Philly. It was like South Philly white
Say
kids.
Italian water ice.
Italian water ice.
Oh my god, dude.
We played them, and dude, these kids were the same thing. Like they all, I remember they were like scratchy with their fingernails. They all had little fuzz stashes. I remember being like, dude, these kids suck. So I was thinking like, dude, I was gonna be like, you watch all those movies, like, damn, the inner city team, they're gonna come kill us. And I played them like, these kids have like 2 different shoes on, dude. And they're like, these fucking blow. I'm like, these kids are just poor. That's when I realized, like, so every movie you watch is like the poor team comes up, but they have all this hidden talent. And it's like, that was when I hit with the stark reality. I'm like, no, being poor just kind of sucks all around.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, kids came in, were like just kind of shitty, didn't really listen to anything. It was like, that sucks.
Yeah, and that's what this whole thing is about. This whole series.
Imagine being a poor adult and trying to raise kids. It's like, you didn't get any guidance. Now you have kids. You're like, just get off. You're being annoying.
Yeah.
God, I don't know why I feel bad all the time. It's like you don't even. You hear about depression. You're like, oh, get out of here with this bullshit, dude. It's like anything that happens. Like, I just don't feel good today.
Yeah.
I have an attitude. It's like, no, you actually have like extreme bipolar. Shut up.
Except no one's there to be like, you have extreme bipolar.
I know.
No
Just
one's
like-
there to be like, hey, you need help.
No, it's just people just colliding into each other. Like, you think you have an attitude? Look
Yeah.
at my attitude.
And then the kid's like, man, fuck this shit, man. And he runs away.
It's sad as fuck.
It's. I mean, every Last Chance U has been really sad. Because you see, I mean, like, because they show a player and you start to fucking hate them because the way they act.
You might.
It's like, that's not how you fucking act.
I love Mavericks, dude.
No, these aren't Mavericks, dude. This is literally like every fight. They're not at practice. They're like late to practice.
Sick.
They're like, man, fuck this team, yo. I'm here for myself, trying to get a scholarship. It's like. Also,
it's so funny to think of who's watching and people watching ESPN and be like, God fucking damn it.
I know.
God damn
Quit
it.
showboating and fucking put the ball down. But
You gotta. I love when people love attitudes of that when they're like, he's a good kid. He's got a good attitude. So nice.
yeah, the older you get, me and Shuli were talking about this last night. It's just like I'm watching Last Chance U. I'm like, quit your fucking showboating, dude. Just fucking run the offense.
That's
But yeah,
sick.
they quit constantly, and then you start to hate these kids, and then they show you where they came from, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
his brother died when he was 15. He raised his family.
Yeah.
His mom's working. Like, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah, this fucking sucks.
He raised like 3 of his younger siblings in a shack in Memphis.
Yeah, man.
It's like, good lord.
Yeah, dude, it's. I remember just becoming the age when I'm like, damn, man, like thinking like one day I'll be in charge of a family, and it's like, gotta be. It so easily can fall into abject poverty. Be it the reins, it's like I gotta be on my P's and Q's, dude. It's
That's
like,
starting to creep in because I've always been like, yeah, I'll always be all right.
yeah,
I'm like, oh, financially, I'll be fine. And now it's starting to like creep in where I'm like, I'm 30.
yeah.
I got fucking $50, dude. I'm in trouble, dude. This thing did not take off the way I thought it would.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it always happens. You see these weird dudes kind of like kick it. You're in like Kensington, you just see some guy like sitting on a bucket in a field like a lot of grass, and you're like, I know how that guy got there.
Yeah. I'm on the way. I'm on that path.
I mean, dude, if I were just to do whatever I wanted all the time, I could fully end up just like a total derelict. I have like a total fortification of discipline that I have to upkeep. Like I wake up and it's literally like, let's jerk off. And I'm like, no, bro, come on. Come on.
Right away.
Come on, dude. No. It's like, all right, at least get a little stoned. It's like, no.
You can get a little stoned and
No,
jerk
it's
off.
like I'm
dude.
like I
Get
gotta
high and
fucking
jerk off every
I gotta
day.
go to beach. I gotta keep myself with activities. Otherwise, my brain is like default like definitely jerk off. That's on a good day, dude. If I give into that and it's like jerking off was all right. What do you think about hookers? And I'm like, no, dude.
What do you think about the streetwalkers?
It's like, dude. It's like, well, at least look at their ads and jerk off to those. And it's like, all right, well, dude. It's like it's
And then it's like while you're jerking off, you're like, maybe I'll call her.
exactly,
And then when you're calling, she's like, you know, we can meet up, right? You're
dude.
like, we should meet up.
Back in my days, dude, when I was a bad
You were a bad hombre.
bad boy about
you
that.
were a bad hombre.
I must have been urban legend among hookers for people who call and hang up. It's being like, hey, baby. I'm like, oh, bye. I can't do it. Yeah, dude. That's my brain is just totally geared towards absolute decadence and failure if left on its own devices. So think about that, bro.
Oh, sorry, I got another.
How's the negotiation going?
negotiation process is falling apart.
Relations are tense.
I'm trying. I'm like, glorious leader. We need to come to a meeting. We need to go to a summit.
Dude, let's take a break. I gotta blow my nose.
All right, sick.
Fresh off the break, dude. We're back.
What up?
We're back, dude. Dude, when I'm telling you, my podcast, my sinuses fucking freak.
Yeah.
Usually, I think it's from laughing. I cry. My eyes tear up when I laugh.
Yeah.
And then the sinuses commence.
Well, this is early enough in the day that both of us you still got watery eyes.
I know.
And also, I woke up recently, so I still have like phlegm and
Yeah. Not here. Your body has to do its work.
And I think you just become more conscious of it.
Yeah, I could see
like
that.
I'm very focused on me going.
Oh, dude.
Dude, you'll see.
Your noise.
Once
your
we
noise
set up the
phobia.
cameras, I'm like.
Oh
I
my
breathe
god,
off the
it's
mic
so
a lot.
funny. I can't wait to get the cams out here.
And a lot of times Matt thinks I'm like making faces at him because I'm like.
Every now and again, you'll get real stern and be like, I'm like, all right, what the
Yeah,
fuck,
my bad, dude.
dude. So I've been teasing you, dude, about my new world of tendies.
You have.
You've been hearing me drop breadcrumbs about good boys, dude.
I have heard a couple of them.
So
Good boys.
I've been working with Spud for the last 2 weeks, and like he would tell me about like just everything that's going on in his life, and he'll be like, I don't understand, dude. I've been such a good boy, and like after a couple of times of it, I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? What's a good boy? And he broke it down to me. Then I did my own research, but it's this thing on Reddit that's like it's like a subreddit of like basically a joke that like there's like 68,000 people playing, like just fucking around with. And a good boy is someone who sits in their parents' basement and plays like Minecraft, whatever the fuck those games are, all day, and looks at and like your mission is just to keep up your healthy good boy frame, which is usually about like 340 pounds, dude. And all you eat is chicken tendies, dude. So like you're playing video games, and if you do enough like chores for your bitchy mommy, she'll get GBPs, which are good boy points, and she'll take you out and get you tendies and fries and do Mountain Dewy, and you dip them in honey mustard, dude. But your mom's always divorced. Your dad's Craig, who's a nerd, who's like, hey bud, how about you give up on the hentai selfies, dude, and start like clean. You need some discipline in your life, bud. It's always a dad like, I know it's been hard for you, son. I'm gonna get you some tendies, and he takes you to like, he tricks you and takes you to the army recruitment center, and you're like, and you run away. But then your mom's married to Chatty Daddy, who's like trying to get you to work out, and he's like, it's disgusting. You look at anime porn all the time, dude. You're gross, dude. So you have to defend yourself from Chatty Daddy, from your Nippon Steel, your samurai blade. Well, then there's also your mom might marry a black dude. That's Tyrone. And at first, Tyrone was like a bad guy like Chatty Daddy, but for some reason in the subreddit, Tyrone is morphed into Tyronius, who's controller of all the do and tendies, dude. And then his friend Darnell is this dude. Darnell's like, hey, I've heard you guys have been good boys. They give out GBPs. They control the good boy point supply. And as long as you protect their protein powder, which is a crack cocaine.
Crack. Oh, so it gets real racist.
They're like, but it's just, these are all accompanied with pictures. So I'll make a fucking diesel black dude in front of like, just like chopping up fucking crack. And it's like, protect, like, good boys, protect our protein powder from the men in blue uniforms. They're like, yes, Tyronius, thank you. It's just like a bunch of kids from like Arkansas fucking around. But this is, the pictures are so fucking, because at first I'm like, it makes sense because they're jacked and maybe it is protein powder. But then when they started saying the boys in blue uniforms, I was like, I see something going on here.
You cracked the case.
Cracked the case, dude. The pictures alone are so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
And like they're always on the lookout for Chads pretending to be good boys and infiltrating them. It's so fucking funny. Oh man, I cry laughing every time.
Yeah, the internet is it's hilarious.
The fact that there's 70,000 people on that subreddit
I know,
blows my mind.
It's
dude.
always so funny. It's like the same thing with Kekistan.
Yeah,
It's like, it's just fucking hilarious.
it is funny.
It's like, dude, we got this amazing technological advance, the internet,
Yeah.
and we've spent it, like, we use it just to be racist and like talk about chicken tendies and
Dude, it's
pretty funny.
A lot of it is connected. But dude, the pictures of the Jack Black dudes are so
Are
funny.
they
It's
like the cartoon drawings?
no, this is
Oh,
like
okay.
I have to show you this just because it
So
fucking.
I've seen the Chad versus Virgin things.
I've
Have you
seen that
those?
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. But this is it's like, look, this is the thing right here. If you look down here, it said, you take good care of my protein powder, so I don't let my little good boy starve. It's just, I don't know what that guy's doing. And then there's your crazy Aunt Kelly too.
What's crazy?
It's like,
Aunt
hey
Kelly up
kiddo,
to?
it's your crazy Aunt Kelly. I heard your bitchy mommy took your tendies, and I think that's frankly unacceptable. If you come over and clean my basement, there'll be fresh tendies and honey musty waiting for you in the dining room. Just promise not to tell your mom. And it's this lady.
God, dude.
That's so funny.
What a world.
It is like, dude, the only thing that's funny about it for me is just saying good boys now.
Good boys is
I
great.
brought that home to my girlfriend for maybe 30 minutes before she was like, stop saying that. Don't say good boys anymore.
You can't fucking...
I can't even mention GPPs, dude. If I'm like, come on, I've stored up so many good boy points, dude. She's like, stop it.
Do you use that to try to procure sex?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, I've just been like, I've been such a good boy, and I'm storing up good boy points, and she look at me, and be like, don't say it. Don't say that.
That's the text conversation I'm having right now.
How many?
Come to Philly, dude. I have so many GBPs. What the fuck?
Have you have GBPs?
Yeah, I go home all the time.
She should bring you some tendies, dude.
So you should bring me tendies and
some fucking crunchies, French fries,
and some fucking head, dude. Oh man.
So yeah, I've been up to that, my court summons, and my new supplement regimen, dude.
What is this?
Oh my god.
What is your new supplement? Oh god, yeah,
you
mentioned it yesterday. This might be your worst supplement idea.
No, man,
yet.
this is the best, dude. It's all based off
best.
the Paul Stamets Joe Rogan episode.
Yeah, you shouldn't base your life off anything on Joe Rogan.
I will say, yes, I agree with you that Joe Rogan is compromised. Yes, but
he has been compromised.
He has.
The CIA compromised him.
Someone got to him,
Who do you
or
think?
I think he just compromised himself because of his. In my honest opinion, I think he was getting like Janine Garofalo at the Comedy Cellar, being like, "Oh, how's your friend Alex Jones doing?" He was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
He's like, then he goes on. He's like, I denounce Sandy Hook. Dude, when Joe Rogan tries to put in his left leaning takes, it's so funny. When he was talking to this one guy, he was like, he's always high on his podcast. He's like, I think Trump's going to win. I think Trump's going to. And then like this other white dude's like, yeah, dude, probably win. He's like, yeah, but like I could see him when he's just like, it all kicks in, dude. It's so fuck. I think I talked about this before.
Fuck, dude. Trump is going to win.
Definitely. But when Joe Rogan is like, I talked about this, and he's like, yeah, but they got to stop separating kids. That's just
yeah.
What?
It's like,
thanks, Joe.
I'm sure that's their mission, is to separate kids.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're actually like, you know what would be great if we started separating families.
Well, that also exists. Bernie Sanders tried to get Obama to end family separation. This has been around, dude. It's not a lie.
Yeah, of course.
It's been around.
Of course it has.
They've been slam dunking on
Dude,
them.
I told you that dude from ICE or Border Patrol did that CNN interview. Did you watch that at all?
Some of it, yeah.
It's fucking great.
When he just tells
She's like,
the
so do you can you denounce separating families? And he's like, you're not down here.
yeah.
He's like, you don't see the shit that's going on down here. Like,
Why don't they just let people do? They should do a
he's like, and
documentary.
this has been going on forever. And he's like, there should be laws against this.
Yeah,
We're just upholding this law. Like,
because they're officers. Yeah. Yeah, I watched that
anyway.
Michelle Wolf thing. That was pretty wild.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was like, it was
It was funny.
when the
I thought
guy
it
was
funny.
saying.
And Evan Williams was in it. Shout out Evan
There
Williams.
was one thing that made me laugh when he goes. He said something about the Sky Police.
That's
or
Evan
something.
Williams.
The Sky. That would make me laugh.
Evan Williams is hilarious.
That I literally was. I'm watching it like, what the fuck, and I went, huh.
Yeah,
It's like I
yeah.
watched that. I'm like, hilarious.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
There, it was funny. It was funny.
It was. It's just
But-
interesting, like I said, the fact that it's coming after two articles in the New York Times pro ISIS. Now they're like, actually, we're ISIS, and it's like,
Oh, you think Michelle Wolf's been compromised?
not compromised. I think people are reading their scripts and going, yes, perfect. Yes,
Who do you think's
yes.
reading it? The Rothschilds?
I don't know, dude.
I watched that documentary.
You watched some
I
of it,
watched
dude.
some of what's it called?
It's a rich man's trick. 9/11 to
rich
JFK is a rich man's trick, or
Wow.
one or the other. Oh, dude, I'm getting
Wow.
off topic, dude.
Oh yeah, your supplements.
That's why I'm working on so many different gears right now,
I
dude.
mean, that makes sense.
But no, there's this. So I started thinking lion's mane. You know about that?
Lion's mane mushrooms.
Yeah, lion's
Hell
mane
yeah.
mushrooms. So that's been definitely a nootropic that
I've
I.
just been taking psychedelic mushrooms.
The guy Paul Stamets was the lead. He was a psychedelic researcher. He was the only one that was allowed to have psilocybin legally for like a long period of time. He might be microdosing people. I don't know, because I took the lion's mane and I was like, there's definitely a difference, which is weird because I
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
really
yeah.
expecting much. But the thing I'm on right now is lion's mane mixed with classic ginkgo biloba. Little mild. It's like a mild like stimulant type thing, which I usually don't take stimulants. It's that go-to cola. Another thing that like just kind of helps with like your respiratory stuff. Cordyceps mushrooms. That's the one that, you know, when ants eat a type of cordyceps that like it goes in their brain and makes them climb to the top of the thing and their head explodes. It's a variant of that. My head's not going to explode, but it's something. It helps you your body like process
Wait,
oxygen.
did you just tell me that you know when ants eat that and their
There's
head explodes?
fungus
As if that's just common. Like, you know how when ants eat that one fungus?
You never seen that before?
They climb to the top of a tree.
There's
and
this
their head
dude. There's a
explodes?
fungus that ants eat, and when they eat it, they all do the same thing where they climb to the highest point they can, and then the fungus bursts out of their head and the spores fly everywhere. The fungus literally controls these ants.
I've seen the zombie thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cordyceps is
Yeah.
that's cordyceps, but there's another cordyceps variant that just helps people.
And you're taking that.
Yeah. It's a different
And you
thing.
bought it off the internet, and you're taking zombie fungus.
No, that's one type of cordyceps. Then there's like hundreds of types of cordyceps. This stuff helps you, like when you're running, like your VO2 max. It helps.
Oh, your VO2 max. All right.
Yeah, it helps you kind of your body process oxygen faster.
All right.
So I have that going on. Go-to cola, which is something that actually intensifies the effects of THC and caffeine. So like I noticed that I'd eat a gummy and be like, what the fuck is going on? So I got that going on, and then Bacopa is part of this too, which is a natural. It's like a natural ADD medicine. So it's like herbal Adderall, but it takes like 7 days to kick in. I think it already kicked in on me, but I'm flying.
Are you fine?
Yeah, I take this stuff in the morning. I'm pop all day long.
Hell yeah.
I notice when I eat a weed gummy, I get like a weird localized headache. I'm just like, I get like a little head pain, and I'm like, all right, I'm better. But that's probably just the new synapses fucking connecting and stuff. Yep. But no, I've been excited, dude.
Yep.
I've been taking. I have like a whole arsenal of supplements I take now. I take my herbal stuff, my CBDs, dude. Chilling. Love it. Loving life, dude. I'm telling people, the one thing I take with all the different, like the ginkgo biloba, the bacopa, the go-to cola, the cordyceps, and lion's mane together, it's so fucking good for you.
It's good for you.
It's like ancient Ayurvedic medicine, however you say that.
Ancient medicine.
Which I'm dude. If something's been around for 2,000 years, there's probably something good about it.
Like rape.
Rape? I'm talking about a fucking medicine, dude. A lot of times bad things stick around for a lot of years.
Yeah. So, what was the life expectancy, you think, in ancient times when that was the medicine?
There's actually been people saying the life expectancy
Has dropped or dipped.
Well, there was also a high infant mortality rate. But here's my thing. I'm not one to throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's like, but they also had so many factors against their life expectancy. It doesn't mean like their medicines are shitty. It just means they didn't have, like, if you combine Western medicine with these other things.
Now you're.
I'm
now
about
you're
bringing it all together.
Yeah.
I'm not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater with that stuff.
Yeah. What do you think the Illuminati thinks about this?
I don't know. They probably don't like it, dude. They're the ones who. I mean, they probably don't like it.
Why do they not like anything? Why is the Illuminati
so
fucking
they can sell
mean?
you? So they can sell you shit, and profit off it. They don't want to have you be able to take like cheap herbal medicines when they can sell you stuff, make buttloads of money off it.
Why is the Illuminati so mean?
I know what you're doing, Shane.
You'd think they'd be nice.
I know what you're doing.
You think
Shane.
they'd be like, at least they do anything? They do some good things, right?
Can't speak to that, dude. I know what you're doing.
They build good things.
Dude, I'm literally behind you right now in thought. I'm on that side. It's like, I know what you're doing, dude.
What do you think I'm doing?
You're fucking trying to goad me, dude. I know what you're up to.
To what?
You're trying to razz me, dude.
You're right, though. I think these new supplements are working. The old you would have gone right into it. Now that you're on a different plane, you're on a different level.
When you play Mike Tyson's Punch Out and that one Indian guy goes in like 4 different directions and fucking comes in with one punch, dude? That's me right now, dude. I'm about to wiggle my head. They had that guy wiggle his head in the video.
Really?
Game. He goes,
That's dude, Indians bobbling their head is
Nintendo.
one of the more frustrating things of all time.
Especially when you're trying to box.
Especially when you're trying to fucking sell a car. And you're sitting on the other side of the table, just like, the price needs to be lower. I'm like, dude, that's as low as I can get it.
He's not trying to hear it, bro. But yeah, man, I've been, that's been pretty tight. All that stuff's been pretty cool. I started getting psychoanalyzed. It's free with my insurance.
Oh, nice.
It's nice, man. I lay down on the couch.
Holy shit, you've been seeing a shrink?
Yeah. It's
How's that
sick.
going?
It's awesome. I don't get to do it a lot because my schedule's too busy. So I haven't been there in a month.
Schedule's too busy.
I'm all over the place, dude. So I go, dude. It's so fucking. You just lay there for like 45 minutes and you start talking. And
Yeah,
you're literally.
I know what it's like.
It's the old school So you just old school way. So you just lay there, and then you just talk, and like you're pretty much. I'm like half asleep.
So you just do this podcast to a guy.
To a lady.
Oh my God, she must honestly be like, what the fuck?
Well, now she's starting to because I like I was in there just regular old surface level stuff for a while. And I
Then you
started
hit her with
testing
some
her with certain
ideas.
stuff, dude.
You're like, I drowned mice.
I didn't even get into all that. But
Don't
she,
tell her that.
I'll tell her, dude, I'm fully open. It's funny though, because she like, I've heard her like mention, it's like an old lady. And I'm like talking, she like kind of got political. She's like, yeah, well, with Donald Trump and all. And I'm like laying there on the couch just like, why are you bringing this shit into this right now,
True.
dude? Get the fuck out of here with
She
that.
really did that?
Yeah.
What a horrible fucking shrink.
She's nice. She's free. So I'm not going to, I'm not going to fucking complain.
So am I, though.
True that.
What do you think this is?
True, but dude, it's pretty sick, dude. This is I like the idea of just giving someone unfettered total access to like all your thoughts and stuff.
I went to a shrink once.
How'd you like her?
Hated it. It was a guy, and he basically told me to quit doing stand-up.
Really?
It was like right when I was starting, and he was like, what do you want to do with your life?
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of want to do stand-up. And he was like, well, you can do that as like a hobby, but
Yeah.
what do you really want to do? I was like, no, I think I'm going to do stand-up.
You know what though? That's
He was doing the right thing.
trying to steer you out
He
of
was
it.
trying
Yeah.
to be like, don't do fucking stand-up. Stand-up sucks, dude.
Well, from a psychiatrist's perspective, it's like it's definitely the most like volatile shit you can do. But yeah, they're really apparently they're supposed to more or less just be a sounding board. Like
And he
as-
tried to
as
put
a-
me on antidepressants, and I was
See-
like, I'm out of here, bro.
I don't see any of them.
I don't fucks with that shit.
I don't see people that even have the power to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
This lady, no one's giving her a pad, dude. No one's
Oh,
giving
this is just a lady?
social worker.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's like, but she studied, the psychoanalytic method or whatever. So I'm not knocking her; she's good. But you're supposed to just, if you're a therapist, you're just supposed to be a sounding board for somebody, and your opinions hold no. You're not supposed to be like, well, here's what you need to do. You're supposed to just listen to a person and try to have them figure
Yeah, I
their
think
own.
my parents just hooked me up with a guy that was like a life coach. Like, don't do stand-up.
It's probably just your dad's friend.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to bring him over to your dentist's office.
Yeah, exactly. Their dentist is just
Trick
sitting
him.
there. He's like, now, are you gay?
I've thought about guys sometimes.
He's like, that's so
I'm
funny.
going to call your dad.
Your psychologist just punches you. He's like, don't fucking do that, dude.
Don't be gay.
It's just your dad.
Take these pills.
It was just your dad, undercover psychologist. You.
So that's great, man. You're getting some therapy for that mind.
Yeah.
That mind needs wrangling.
It was funny because I
beautiful
was hitting her
mind.
with some wild shit.
What were
and
you
then-
hitting her with?
Wild shit, dude.
Let
Can't
me
even
hear
go
it.
on the airways.
Let me hear it a little.
It literally couldn't. It was like it was a wild secret someone confided in me that literally like just can't
okay.
be discussed at all. And I'm like hitting her with that, some other stuff, and she was like, "You can't see me for 2 weeks, but I really want to get you back in here."
Yeah,
And
she's
like,
gotta hear-
dude,
she's gotta hear
She had to
episode
hear
2.
some of the rest, dude. She was like, "That's okay. Well, I'll have to get you back in here."
Damn,
blah,
you
blah.
have dark secrets? Oh, no.
Real. Someone fucking thrusted a super dark one on me. They're like, "Can't tell anyone." And I was like, "Fucking Christ!"
I'm going to
bro.
tell my shrink.
Well, they're bound to
Yeah, of course.
privilege or
Got their
whatever.
oath.
Yeah, exactly. Which I wonder, man. I'm like, what if they could totally go rogue and be like, oh, by the way, fucking blah blah blah.
Then they get fired.
If the payoff's good enough,
You think the news
I
is
might
out
want to
here
run
trying
for fucking president, dude. No, I'm kidding. But no, they won't.
No,
Most
you're
of
kidding?
them,
You're
they're
kidding
like,
about running for president?
yes, I would never, dude. I would fucking never.
Why? I bet you'd get assassinated.
And I'd get
There's-
assassinated at city council.
There's no way the Rothschilds would let you in.
Please, dude. They don't even know what political party I am. I don't even know what political party
I was
am.
going to say, what do you think? What if you had to create one? You would probably have to create one.
I'd be more of a it wouldn't my whole thing wouldn't really translate into politics. I'm more of
Yeah.
a shaman. So it's like my stuff wouldn't really translate
There's
into
the shaman party.
They don't have the shaman party, dude. 'Cause we
Yeah,
don't
they
seek
do.
power, dude.
Shaman party.
The shaman party would be tight.
That could be yours.
No, I don't know.
I just ordered some mushrooms off the internet. Things are going well. Thank you, Kansas City. Every one of your campaign stops would just be like, I got a new thing.
I want to start microdosing for real with mushrooms. I want to start doing that. I tried it the one time and took a little too much. That's when I just walked around like, oh, I feel weird. Oh god. So I have to reduce it. That'll be interesting.
Why would you microdose?
just to try it out?
What's
dude.
the benefits for you?
Apparently, it makes it's like, why would you drink a cup of coffee? It's like that. It's like it makes you like, you drink coffee, you're more aware. You're people say microdosing with mushrooms and LSD makes you kind of more. You feel like more aware in your body, more kind of in the moment of what you're doing, which most people aren't. Most people are buzzing around with like layers of just like you know, like what am I supposed to be doing? What am I doing today? And all, you know, all the weird shit people get into. So.
And you want to take a little bit of LSD and mushrooms every day.
No, just mushrooms. I wouldn't take the LSD. I don't trust the LSD to be not tainted. So. Otherwise, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I totally would.
That's fucking sick.
I'm all about taking it to the next level, dude.
You got to.
I mean, I've been going to psychoanalysis, eating a bunch of herbal concoctions. I meditate all the time.
You're trying to figure out what's going on in your mind.
I'm on the next level, dude.
You're trying to unlock the secrets of the universe.
I mean, I pretty much have, dude.
What's the biggest secret of the universe, you think?
Right now, for me,
Yeah.
My big thing right now is in terms of just like simply,
I love that you have an answer for that. Dude, if somebody asked me what the secret for the universe was, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, it's not the secret of the universe, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like,
what do you think is the secret of the universe
my
that
big
you've
thing.
unlocked?
My big thing's just being versus like you can just simply like right now we're on boom 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 boom.
I'm thinking of nothing else.
First
other
of
than
like
you
exactly.
and this podcast.
But then you're doing that all like we're doing a podcast right now, so we're in podcast mode. You're doing this, then you go with your girlfriend. You're a dude with a girlfriend mode. I like getting into the mode where I'm just nothing.
You're just Matt
I'm
mode.
Nothing. Not even Matt, dude. Not even Matt. Not
That's
even a
just
name
That's
given
your
to
slave
me.
name.
Exactly, dude. Where I'm just fucking nothing, and you exist like that.
You know, you can,
That's how people commune with the gods.
You know, there's
dude.
a way you can become nothing, right?
What? I'm not gonna kill myself, bro. I don't want to kill myself. It is funny because every time I'm overwhelmed, I'm like, I should just fucking kill
Yeah, of
myself.
course.
And then I'm like, nah,
Everybody
I can't.
has that.
It's like, yeah, exactly.
It's like if you have a lot to do,
Yeah.
or like something shitty and hard to do, it's just like I fucking kill myself.
I get so it's not even for like overwhelmed by things. I'll get so overwhelmed by ideas where I'll like, but then what if this? And I'll get to a point where like such abstraction that nothing makes sense. I'm like, I should kill myself. I'm like, all right, let's get out of this thought experiment, dude. But the
you have thought experiments and they all end with you being like, I'll fucking kill myself.
But yeah, that's why I start meditating. I get to the point where it's like trying to keep turn your mind totally off and just simply exist as nothing. It's like that's kind of what gods are, just floating around, just like.
That's what gods are.
Yeah, there's a spirit that just exists with when you think about heaven, it's like when you think about heaven, don't fucking open your eyes wide at me. When you think of heaven, you're thinking of everyone just kind of like you'd like to think if heaven exists and your grandparents are up there.
I don't want my fucking bitch.
They're not
grandparents
watching
up there.
you watch weird ass fucking porn and shit on your. You're like, as I think about this too, like if that shit did actually exist, and I was actually thinking about this the other day when I fell off fucking NoFap hard, and just having them like you finally meet them and they've just watched
When did you fall off NoFap?
all last week, dude. As soon as my babe
Last week.
as soon as my babe went on night shift, I was back to like jerking off when I didn't even want to jerk off. You know, when you're like tired and you're like, all right, let's come on, boys. Somehow pep yourself up to jerk off.
Pepping yourself up to jerk off is so fucking sad.
It sucks, dude.
Being like, I should jerk off right now.
It's like let's just fuck. Come on, let's.
That's a weird time where your brain wants to before your dick does.
Yeah, that happened,
Yeah.
dude. Last night it happened to me, and I was so fucking tired last night, and I was just like, I'm going to bed, man. I'm tired. I don't want to jerk off, and I had to just be like, fuck it, dude. Let's go. I actually I bought my girlfriend a weighted blanket, and I tried that out last night. It's like a 20-pound blanket. You put it on yourself, dude, and it just slightly pushes you down to your bed. I passed the fuck out.
All right, so I'm sorry. I got us off topic. So
Yeah.
tell me about the gods again.
Well, that was my thing. It's like if you, and again, I'm trying to
So
communicate.
you're polytheistic.
Christianity's polytheistic, dude.
Oh god.
The God,
Oh,
devil,
God.
Jesus,
Oh,
Holy
God.
Spirit. I mean, I'm just saying. Holy Spirit translates into breath. No big deal.
It's Trinity, dude. It's the Holy Trinity.
And the saints.
It's just
and
one.
And the Virgin Mary. And the devil. Then what's the devil?
Devil's not a god.
It's a
a
demigod.
fallen angel, dude.
Well, what the fuck's an angel?
A subcategory. He's
Christianity.
a sub god, dude.
Exactly. Christianity's
How dare
polytheistic.
you? How fucking dare you? There's
Same.
one God, dude. And it is a law.
That was the best. I mean, if you were conquering like wild polytheistic Celts, you're
Yeah,
like
no, that's
one
what
true
they do.
God, and they're like, we have saints, and actually the one God's three, but it's one. It's like a religious loophole. Pretty good idea though. They're like, wait, it's three? Well, that's one, but yeah, there's three. People are
Yeah.
like, I can fuck with three gods. And you guys kind of like totally dominated my village. I can fuck with
Yeah,
this.
it's like I'll pray to the saints. I'll pray
Exactly.
to Saint Anthony. I just lost my fucking virginity.
Well, actually, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, damn, dude, if that shit's real and you actually see your grandparents, and they're just kind of like, hey, bud, what the fuck was that all about? And you're like, yeah. But I'd like to
Yeah,
think.
but then their grandparents would have said that to them.
Yeah, but hopefully you'd like to think that by then they're just like little like floating beings in heaven that you're like, sorry about all the weird porn, Gramps, and they're just like, don't worry about it. I'm on some totally new shit now. I don't really hate black people that much anymore.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Grandpa.
Wait, Grandpa,
and a black orb floats over,
like,
and he's
Grandma,
like, get that orb out of our neighborhood.
like, Grandma, did you tell me the crow didn't blow in the sparrow's nest? And she's like, yeah, that was some bullshit I was on. I'm sorry.
Crow didn't belong in the sparrow's nest. She said that?
That was a famous quote from one of my grandparents. I'm not going to out them, dude.
Damn, that's a
People
tough
were
quote.
racist as
Of
fuck
course,
back then.
I'm not fucking...
But no, that's a fucking... I heard that, and I was just like... Because old McCusker is fucking...
You
I'm
love
not going to
crows.
credit myself for bringing...
You love some crows.
I'm not going to credit myself, but I've definitely brought some different hues into the family dynamic.
Yeah.
You know? And then now my cousin is like a little Indian princess, bro. I'm not saying I will say, though, my cousin's aunt definitely married a Trinidadian dude.
Oh, wow.
Brought him into the fold.
That's sick.
I was fucking, I paved the way, dude. Anyone in my family that wants to step outside of the white prism of sniz, fucking can tap me on the shoulder. It's cool now, guys. You can bring home whoever you want, dude. I fucking pioneered that
You
one.
Lewis and Clark to that pussy, dude.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely was Lewis and Clark in my family. To be like, what's up? What's up, guys? It's pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Say something, dude.
Me?
No, I'm saying, like, say something.
Like, all right.
I never even thought about it, dude. 7th grade, my girlfriend was, like, Mexican, I think. Inez. Some sort of South American shit. Brought that home, 7th grade. I was like, yup, check that. Everyone was just like, all right, man, Matt's on some other shit, dude.
So you think your grandparents are off their bullshit?
They're off their bullshit.
Now that they're angels?
They're up there like, ah. It's like, oh, don't worry. If I had the internet, I'd be overwhelmed by the temptations as well. That was like all day yesterday. I was like, God damn, dude.
Yeah, but they had like milkmen. That's worse than the internet. You're
Fucking
like
a milkman?
A postman, milkman showing up while the ladies are at home.
True that.
Fucking some dude just shows up. You're horny. No one's around. Why don't you get in here? Why don't you get in here?
My thing is, I wonder how many women typically don't. They usually try to like fuck up and across. Like the mailman, maybe though. If they're bored enough, they'll fuck a lowly guy, a lowly milkman.
Especially if you were mean to them earlier.
Women are usually hyperpenergamous or whatever the fuck that word
They're
is.
very penergamous.
I don't know the word. It's like hyper or whatever. But no, you're right. Every time I'm mean to my girlfriend, every time I get my girlfriend mad and she picks up her cell phone, like there's like a 30-second window. She pops up her cell phone. I'm like, oh man, she's definitely ordered up some dick, dude. She's definitely gonna just fuck some dude right now to spite me. And then I see that I look at the thing and it's like mom, and I'm like, oh,
dude, did I tell you my bitch told me she was joining CrossFit?
What?
She didn't. Thank God. But there was about a 1 week span where I was like,
oh God,
our relationship's definitely over.
Yeah, man.
You join CrossFit. If your bitch joins CrossFit and you're not there, some fucking Chad is...
I mean, you can't even blame them, dude.
Is definitely gonna fuck.
Just Chad accountants, dude.
Jacked accountants that are like, hey, everybody's going for a drink after this. You want to come with us?
Let's get a drink.
Like, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
And you're out there drinking. He's like, man, you were really killing those power cleans today.
You've lived this whole thing. Hey, let me
I know how it goes.
Well, your biceps are going strong. Hey, let's give you some lifting tips, dude. It's just some guy holding it around the back, squatting down, smelling her spine. It's like, oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, Shane doesn't do this, does he? Yeah.
Whoa, I'm hard right now. Crazy.
I'm on a couch playing Xbox. Like, where the fuck is my girlfriend? The CrossFit thing is like, and there's all those clubs. It's like young professionals and like kickball leagues and all that shit that like are clearly designed for people to fuck. Mm-hmm. Like that's what they're designed for.
Definitely.
And then chicks, like my girlfriend, will be like, "It's just fun. Like I want to meet new people." It's like, no, dude, you're joining a fuck committee. You're joining a fuck party. That's what those are for. Yeah. CrossFit, dude. If you want to work out, go to the fucking gym. Yeah. You don't need 30 people with you. And then a drinking, like we're gonna socialize after.
My girlfriend has been saying, I've been like,
it's like get friends like a normal person, you fucking losers.
I'm telling my girlfriend, I'm like, look, man, like you gotta exercise, you gotta do shit. She's like, well, I gotta get a gym membership, but I need like a personal trainer. I was like, you don't need a fucking personal trainer. Look, first of all, we're not getting you a personal trainer.
You do not need a dude stretching you out.
I'll look into some good women personal trainers maybe, but it's like fucking no. But yeah, man, that's like a constant
CrossFit
battle.
was like the instant, like when she said CrossFit, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, shit.
I can't say no.
Yeah.
But I was
You
like,
can
God
scoff.
damn.
You can
Yeah, I
just be
did.
like,
I did.
oh, CrossFit.
I was like, you're gonna fucking do CrossFit? It's so gay.
Meanwhile, you're like, please don't do this.
Please don't fuck some dude at CrossFit.
I know, man.
Some dude in a neon tank top. Ugh.
I just, I'll tell you what, man. Whatever weird porn that I've gotten into in my life, cuckold porn's not one of them, dude. I do not. When people were like, I know of a girl, I should say. My friend knows he was dating. My friend was dating a girl, and her friend.
Picadillo.
Yeah,
Quite the
dude.
picadillo.
So imagine, all right, put yourself in these shoes. So you just proposed to a girl, and then she, I guess, talks to you about what she wants to do. How she wants to like buck wild before you guys finally like tie the knot. And your girlfriend goes on Instagram and is like, I've decided to like open up our relationship a little bit before we finally tie the knot. And like I'm gonna pursue like a sexual conquest, and was like writing about how she was fucking
On
dudes.
Instagram?
On Instagram, dude. And her boyfriend just had to be like, yeah, well, I just want to let her, like express, and see what it's like. Dude, that's fucked.
It's over.
That's fucked up.
It's beyond over.
That shit is not fucking cool, dude.
If I saw that post, I'd have another post. The next one, I'd be like, my girlfriend's a dirty fucking whore bitch. What a stupid slut.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'd totally break up. It's not when guys talk about being in an open relationship with their wife or girlfriend. I'm always like, dude, you are not getting the good end of that deal. Maybe if you're a mega chad, you can totally get pussy all the time.
If you don't care about the chick, then I'm sure it's a great deal.
Exactly, man. And it's like you're having sex with your girlfriend. Now your girlfriend has like another 2 boyfriends. You really think she's making them wear condoms? That's a highway to raising some dude's kid. Just IJS, dude.
IJS, dude.
IJS, dude.
IJS.
I'm just, dude.
ITY, dude. ITY, dude.
What's ITY?
I'm telling you, dude.
You're telling me, bro. I just fucking, damn, man. I hear that shit. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not for me.
My dad was big into getting cucked, for sure.
That'd be sick.
Think how many daddies were out there. Think of all the dads out there that were definitely cucks.
A lot of them, man.
A couple cuck dads.
They were doing, like, they stopped doing DNA tests. When like, people who study, like, I guess, like, biology and DNA, they had a thing where they would do DNA tests on all the kids in there. And there was, like, brothers and sisters or whatever who would come in there and be, like, totally different DNA. And they'd be like, ooh, sorry about that. This is when they're in college. It's not like it happens more than you think, but it's not like rampant. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of people. I think it's like 1 in 40 I read somewhere. Maybe 1 in 200 kids. 1 in like 200 families as a kid where it's just like, it's not theirs, bro.
It's rough.
Somebody else's. Well, that's what happens. You get married and you're a girl. And like the way they... It's like, say, like you want the stability of like a regular dude, but you're still really attracted to dudes who you think are like high up on, like in society.
So you think women are attracted to only men that are high up in society?
And equal to them, yes, it's actually a proven fact. They're more
Wow.
attracted.
Wow.
They
Matt.
tend to be more attracted to guys
Matt,
equal in society and above.
Matt, can I stop you?
Sure.
Can I stop you?
Sure.
Can I talk?
Sure.
I live in New York now.
Uh-huh.
And I got to tell you, a comment like that would not fly in Queens.
It's true.
In Astoria, where I'm from. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I took the fucking J, and then I transferred over to the N.
It's totally true.
I can't believe you would say something like that.
It's true, man. And they
That
see this
broads
guy
are only after...
tend to be
That's
overwhelmingly tend to be
Unbelievable.
attracted to men of their social class and above. It's hypernergamous.
You're hyper-nervous, dude. You're showing your ass right now. It's
true.
Is that what those mushrooms do? They make you some sort of sexist monster?
No, it's true.
What's true?
That women are attracted to guys of their social class and above.
No, I totally agree.
tend to
I'm just fucking with you.
I
Yeah,
know,
I
of
totally
course.
agree. I mean, how else would I get pussy? Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree.
It goes back to my classic bit of why 50 Shades of Grey is not about a plumber, dude. That guy had to be a billionaire in order for him to be like anal.
Yeah.
It's like
He's
billionaire.
got a contract.
Exactly.
It's like, I'm going to fuck your ass.
And how would people celebrate? If I was like, hey, by the way, me and my girlfriend, I was like, look, you have to fuck me in the ass. Excuse me. I got to fuck you in the ass. I don't want anyone to fuck me in the ass.
You don't?
No, I don't. I really don't.
You've talked about getting strapped.
I couldn't do it, dude.
You said you would.
It all depends on like the whole thing.
You said
I
you
just
voted
know.
for Obama and you would take a strap attack. dude.
Wait, I would what?
You said you
Get
did.
the fuck out of here, dude.
You would not take a strap?
I mean, it's all we're talking. How many GBPs are we talking? I'm not seeking that out. Like I need that in my life.
Ultimate GVPs.
You're talking like years worth of Dyson crispy tendies.
You're talking ultimate Dysons, dude.
I mean, damn man, I'd have to pick out the piece.
I think we've covered this about 12 times.
Okay, all right. When we jump off, we'll get off
we've
it.
Talked about getting strap on.
We'd have to get off it.
Yeah. So broads only like men for their social status.
That's one main determinant. Yeah. I mean, did Hugh Hefner fuck all those chicks, or was he pussy lying? That's a weird, creepy.
Good point.
What?
That's a good point.
He might have been pussy lying, dude.
You think Hef was fucking a pussy liar?
He might have been.
You think Trump Daddy's a pussy liar?
No, dude. He's a pussy liar in the reverse. Like, nah, I didn't fuck those chicks.
Which is the ultimate fucking.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
the coolest thing you can be. For real, is fucking ton of chicks.
So
Be like,
much,
I didn't fuck any of
if
those
you get
chicks.
so much pussy that it's a national issue.
Yeah,
that it's
I'm
like it becomes
those
a
bitches
problem.
Are lying, dude.
Dude, if you get so much pussy that like it disturbs our economy, it's so sick, dude. Imagine you got so much pussy that the stock market crashes every now and again.
Dude,
You're like, I didn't fuck that chick, and the market's like, thank God, and fucking goes
Clinton
back
got
up.
his fucking dick sucked, and the world was like, oh my god.
I know. Clinton. Well, apparently Clinton was a bad boy about that.
You think he was a bad boy?
According to a couple of girls, yeah.
What do you mean?
Like grabbing at. He was apparently allegedly like a rubbed hard boner up against chicks and was like, "What do you think of that?" Oh yeah, like he was
What do you
fucking.
think of that?
He was
Oh,
bucking. He was fucking loose. I read a book. Recently that was It was saying it was like fiction, but it was
He
two.
got accused of sexual assault. He was bucking loose, dude.
The one book I was reading was like two guys talking in a park, and it was about Clinton being like, he should have fucked Monica Lewinsky in the ass. And they're like, what? And he's like, that's what he failed to do. That seals the deal. That would have been like utter domination, and she wouldn't have like ran amok on him. But instead, he only did little shit, and she had all the power. It was just two guys talking in the park. It's purely fictional, but it was like,
God.
He's like, he should. That's where he fucked up. And like, where did he fuck up? He's like, should have fucked her in the ass.
Do you believe that?
Do
you think that's a fair analysis of the situation?
I mean, it's a Philip Roth book. Great writer. I wondered about it. I'm like, I wonder if that would change the dynamic.
If you fuck a girl in the ass, she's not going to tell anyone?
That's what but this was early 90s. They're saying like that. Yeah, that was the whole idea. Like that, like when they're like, what'd you guys do?
It was too taboo.
Like, she'd have been like, nothing.
We kissed.
But instead, like, blowjob. She's like, yeah, I'm a kick ass woman. Give a blowjob. But no, if you fuck a girl in the ass.
Is that what she was like?
What?
I'm a kick ass woman. So like, yeah, I am a blowjob. Yeah. Dude, your views on women.
They're not my views,
you
dude.
You hate women.
No, I don't at all. I don't hate women at all.
What?
I don't hate women.
What?
I, Matt McCusker, do not hate women.
All right.
I don't hate women.
Sorry.
I've employed more women than anyone.
Sorry, you bitch.
No, I don't. The thing is, I just don't give in to like.
You don't give in to the dick sucking that women have got the last 10 years.
Yeah, and I also like I don't this whole like 100% faith in women that people are like, we need to listen. It's like, yeah, we should listen to women. Should we take their every word and never put a grain of salt on it? No, it's not a good idea.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? That shit's fucking wild to me, man.
Yeah, it is.
That's where people seem to want to move, where it's like, well, let's let women run everything. And it's like, let's keep a nice back and forth about that, dude. I'm telling you,
you sound like the Illuminati against women.
No, I'm not, dude. It's a
You're
classic
controlling the
example.
women.
Here's me. If you're a dude that's saying like, well, fuck you, man. They shouldn't let Jeremy Piven. If you're that guy who wrote to that fucking article,
If you're Bill Reich.
If you're a Bill Reich type dude. Total bitch. The only way you can get pussy is by being a fucking bitch
Oh my
yourself.
God, Matt.
There's guys out there that have to be a bitch to get pussy.
Did you say Bill Reich was a total bitch?
He's a bitch. He came at me. Fuck him. And he's a total pussy. I know he is. He knows he is. But
hell yeah, dude.
those
shrooms got you tripping, boy. That's fucking
he's
sick,
a pussy.
dude.
He knows he's a bitch, dude.
Yo, you crazy.
He came
for
at
this
me
one.
on Facebook.
I remember.
And then I saw him and I said, you understand that I decided to forgive you.
Yeah.
Like I was up 300 feet, like knocking down a brick smokestack when I saw that on my phone. And I was very mad at
What
you.
do you fucking say?
He goes, I'm sorry. Oh, he goes saying that like I was like a total. He thought that I was making fun of Cassandra D when I wasn't at all. We just happened to. I don't read her Facebook.
Yeah, I remember that.
So he like came at me like he's a fucking nobody. He won Philly's funniest and he did nothing. Blah 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 blah. And it's like,
oh boy,
dude, I'll fucking. I didn't even care about that. I'm like
What
the
a
fact that
dickhead.
he did that in a public forum. I'm like, I could have fucked you up.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, I chose to forgive you, dude. I chose to just be like, whatever, no problem. He's like, oh no, I get it. You were popping off, dude. No big deal. But let it be known, dude. That's a subtype of dude that exists who pushes this weird girl agenda. Like, we girls are right about everything. And it's like, nah, dude. And if you want to say like, fuck you, it's like, all right, if you have a girlfriend, just go buy all her ideas for a year. Do it for a year. Don't say no to anything she says, but yeah, good idea, and do that, and then check in with me. See where the fuck you're at. I'm just saying, dude. You gotta. It's a 50-50, dude. They got some good ones, man. I've learned a lot from dating, but there's stuff that like I was like, okay, fine, and be like, oh shit, disaster, and it's like, you know, it's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah,
that's all, dude. No, the truth hurts, dude. Truth is thorny.
It is thorny.
Truth is thorny, dude.
It hurts, but you get a nice rose at the end.
Well, life's a rose garden, dude. Rose wilts, and all you're left with is the thorns, dude.
It's unfortunately true. But no, I stand by your statements. I want you to know I wasn't backing away from that. I have full solidarity.
I know you're not.
Full
Again,
solidarity.
And it's not like I really walk around. I'm like, fuck girls.
Yeah.
But it's like they're on some look, guys are on their bullshit. You have to recognize girls are on some mega bullshit too. And if you're not fucking hip to it, and if you go like, what's that even mean? It's like, yeah, all right.
There's something a lot more respectable about a straight up piece of shit.
Yeah.
Than somebody who's like pretending to take the moral
Thank
high
you,
ground
dude.
and
Thank
be like,
you.
Actually, he's such a fucking asshole. Fuck that guy, dude. He shouldn't come at you like that.
Yeah.
It's like, you weren't. And
Yeah.
the whole thing.
And my whole thing too is like, I'm not even mad. I could see the guy and he'd be like, why the fuck did you say that? And I'm like, hey man, popping off, bro.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? The fuck are you gonna do, bull?
Beyond that, dude. Beyond that whole, I'm not even. I could mog him. I could be like, "What's up, bro?" Just fucking stand next to him, and be like, "What's up, bro?" But it's like beyond that. It's like that's how I feel, man. It's just simple as that. I'm not even mad at you, dude. That's how I feel.
You're out here just saying how you feel, dog.
And also, that's how it feels when someone fucking spreads their fucking thoughts in a public forum about you, bro.
This is what
Doesn't
happens.
feel nice.
This is what happens.
But anyway, yeah, I'm fired up, bro.
Yeah, they hit me. They hit me in the fucking.
You've gotten.
I get
you get
crushed
hit
constantly.
above ground or little underground things,
Secret
dude.
groups.
God damn, bro.
Which is crazy.
It's insane.
I'm not mean to these people.
No.
I'm really not.
They just hate everything you encompass.
Which is sick.
And my thing, dude, it is sick. I'd be willing to bet a lot of them would trade places in a heartbeat. If they could do a Freaky Friday with stand up, and they're like, wait,
Yeah,
what do I gotta talk about? Okay, that's kinda cool.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like, please stop it.
I don't think we talked about it. I think we deleted it. There's a women's group.
Yeah.
This like Facebook women's group that like was talking shit on me.
Yeah.
And fucking Nicole Yates was like, I'm gonna say it. Fuck Shane Gillis. He's a fucking asshole.
What have you done to
I'm
her?
like, what the fuck, lady? I've watched you bomb every single time I've ever seen you.
Yeah.
And I've only been nice to you.
Yeah.
You're so bad at comedy. You're so talentless. And I've been nothing but nice. And then
And then
she
it's
fucking
fuck
comes
you.
out and is like, fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you behind your back.
Like, well, here I am.
I mean,
What up?
dude, imagine if you were like, all right, you guys, I've said this before. It's like, you guys want to go like full truth mode on each other. It's like, let's go, dude.
Damn, this cast took a dark turn, and I'm feeling it.
Dude, I mean, it's funny because we're actually at an hour 17, but it is what it is, bro. People need to grow up now. I'm done with the baby games with these people. It's like, just
Well, that's what it is. This is another one of those. This is CrossFit for them.
Yeah.
This is a social club where they can try to get pussy. It's like 90% of these people in Philly open mic comedy scene are completely talentless or horrible at stand up comedy, and they're just using this as a club. So if stand up comedy isn't the barometer,
yeah.
then the next thing is just like, who's the best guy? Like, who's like the biggest ally? Who props up women?
Sucks. Exactly, dude.
It's like, dude, why don't we just see who's good at stand up?
And I'm all about, like, if you come out, you're not that good, you know, if you just keep doing it all the time, you keep a good attitude. It's like, dude, kudos. That's awesome.
Hell
But then
yeah.
once they start doing like, well, this isn't fair, and it's like, dude, that's disgusting. You've turned this into a weird, disgusting political thing, like a fun thing that's oriented around the truth and just ridiculousness. Now it's like trapped with trip wires and shit.
That's what
it's
happened.
like,
That's what happened.
sucks.
That's what happened in Philly the last 2 years.
Yeah, man, it sucks.
It's been like 2.5 years of everybody used to kind of get along and do stand up. To now, it's just like,
You want me to fuck you up right now?
go ahead.
Think about that. So you hit me with its 2.5 year time frame. Who have people started listening to? And look at stand up now. Run the thought experiment. Who the guy comedians who are like, let's see what women have to think about the stand-up scene. Now look what the stand-up scene is. It's like, that's what happens when you listen to your girlfriend for a 2-year period about everything and say, no, you're absolutely right about everything. You end up with the Philadelphia stand-up scene as it is.
Yeah.
Just a quagmire of bullshit.
Dude, if you're a listener that lives in Philadelphia, go to a fucking Philadelphia open mic.
Yeah.
And just sit there in horror.
And if I'm wrong, tell me. Say, Matt, well, this shit was fucking hilarious. You're an asshole. It's like, all right, bro. Then I'll say, take video and send it to me now because I got to watch this shit because I don't believe you.
Yeah,
that's what it is, man.
It's become a social club of social justice. It's like, who's being mean to women? There's not enough minorities on this show. And then some real minorities show up and they're like, this is unsafe. We made a mistake. There's too many black guys at Raven Lounge now.
I don't feel heard there.
I was sexually harassed at Raven Lounge.
That happened?
Yeah, well, you invited fucking 20 black dudes.
That happened?
They're gonna catcall, dude.
Yeah, like definitely. There's some good boys there, dude.
Great
Raven
bulls,
Lounge.
dude.
Was there girls that were complaining about the Raven Lounge?
No.
Hell,
It was
they're
just
just
hypothetical.
making stuff up now.
It's hypothetical. I think, honestly, though, I think the scene's become very conducive and very safe. It's a much safer environment.
For sure, dude.
So things are on the up and up.
No, that's true.
We were just kidding. Everything's great.
So it's a joke. But
This is
I
all
mean,
just
the
joke.
thing is, too, I mean, I always say this. It's like a lot of this stuff, a lot of the annoying shit they do ends up in some weird, perverse way benefiting a little bit. But it has to be met with the opposition of people like, whoa, chill the fuck out. Like when at least now in my lifetime, people have started calling transsexual women she, if they're hot enough. That's not bad. When I was a young buck, it was like fucking dude with a dress, fuck that guy, and they've at least been like, all right, you can't call fucking trannies dudes with dresses.
That's good.
Unless they are a dude in a
You
dress.
can't call them trannies, dude.
Okay, you can't call them trannies. You call them
can't call them
transgender. You gotta call them transgender.
And that's fine.
But that's like, there is little, and like again, you can't, people are trying to phase like retard out and all that
Nah,
stuff.
they're not going to take my retard. Dude, I went through a phase where I almost gave up on it. No chance.
It's just, it is pretty, using the word like, dude, he's retarded. Like it comes
he's
out.
fucking retarded. It's funny.
It comes out. But there is some stuff they do that I think in the long run is beneficial, but they have to be reined in so fucking hard because otherwise if you follow their logic, it's like no police, no this, no that. It's like, all right, you guys fucking chill.
Yeah.
Relax. So it's in a weird way, they are good, but good God, you got to keep a lid on those guys because they will.
Good for things not in stand-up. Like when you start bringing like word police to stand-up,
It's over.
and it's like I got approached after a show like a week later. Somebody was like, "Do you know the difference between tranny and transgendered?" And I was like, "Yeah." I knew where this was going. Right away. I was
of
like,
course.
"Okay, yeah."
You weren't getting a high five at
I was
this
like,
point.
"What's up, dude?" And he was like, "Cause I'm just confused because you were saying tranny the other night on stage a lot, and I just don't think you understand the words."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Dude, would I do this to you?
Yeah, please
Like,
stop.
if you got off stage, would I ever be like, all you talk about is sucking dick? I don't like it." I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. I'd be like, "It's funny. You're funny. That's fine."
You're you, I'm me, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, they're like, well, you're promoting negativity, and it's like, all right, man. It's like, I guess, I don't know.
I was like, "Dude, I'm Muslim. You're hurting my religion."
my whole
When
thing
you're
too.
up there spouting off about getting butt fucked, that goes against Sharia law, and
That's
I am
true.
Muslim.
That's true.
So don't do that.
Well, if you take any form of negativity, all forms of negativity out of stand-up comedy, it dies. You know what I mean? Like it is like, you know, when you're up on stage and you start roasting someone in the crowd, it's negative. Of
course.
It's so fucking funny though.
That's the point.
It's so funny, and if you were to be like pure positive stand-up, it stops being funny, dude.
Yeah, it sucks.
If you take, if you have the yin and yang, dude, you pop out one half of that thing in that stand-up, it's over, dude.
Yeah, you get Hannah Gadsby.
Exactly. Even that's highly negative though.
It was, dude.
You know what I
her
mean?
whole fucking.
There's a lot of negative. You might think I hate men. I do, and it's like, all right,
Like,
you
why is it okay for a man to rape me when I was 17?
She
It's
said
like,
that.
it's not okay.
She said, "No, yeah, no one's high fiving
He
about
probably
that."
hopefully he got arrested if there's any proof.
Yeah,
There's any evidence. Hopefully he was prosecuted.
dude, it's wild, man.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody gives a fuck about this, but every once in a while, every once in a while, we got to fucking exercise these.
Every now and
demons.
again, we gotta let people know.
And
man.
thankfully, I haven't experienced it in New York.
Yeah,
Thankfully, New York, I've been able to move there and kind of be above that, because in New York there's a group of comics that doesn't matter.
No.
Like, nobody's gonna be like, Big J, that was actually really fucked up what you said. Big J
Was getting booked.
Yeah.
So
That's all it takes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But when you're stuck at the level of Philly open mic, thankfully we got out of it before now. I mean, imagine trying to start.
Oh my god.
Imagine trying to start comedy now.
Oh my god. Well, you just get blacklisted. If you come up and you're saying shit that's against the official narrative of those people, like their whole like milieu, you just don't get up. You get up late. People don't listen to you. The whole room hates you. It's like, it's fucked up.
Yeah, I've gone to open mics recently, and I've just been standing up there and been like, oh, everyone in this room fucking hates me.
Yeah, man.
Like, what the fuck am I doing here? Why would I be here?
It sucks. It fucking blows.
But yeah, let's fucking call it, dude.
Yeah, it is what it is.
That's a good episode.
That was a good episode.
We ended up. It started out fun, got a little dark at the end. I like it.
It was nice, dude. Hour and a half. Give the people the full spectrum, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What do we got? The live cast coming up August 22nd?
August 22nd. Come to the live cast.
It's free for haters. Just come in.
Yeah, if you're one of our haters, just show up.
Show a little clip of you in a secret chat room.
Yeah,
you can come in for free.
If you have a Facebook post shitting on me, you're allowed in for it. And you can try to fucking heckle the show.
Yeah, you can try.
And we'll be like, yo, you guys are fucking gay. And our fucking Shat Nation army will be like,
oh my
fucking
god, dude. Oh my god. Our thugs, dude.
We do have some thugs, dude. We got some McCusker thugs, dude.
Nah, for real though.